Welcome to ETHeREAL, where we keep it real. In this video, I'm going to give you guys 5 most important reasons why you should pay attention to the cryptocurrency Ethereum. If you have not heard of it, I'd be shocked. If you're on this video, that tells me you already have some sort of exposure to this coin. And wherever you are at in your investment journey, although this is not financial advice, if the reasons in this video don't make sense to you, then nothing will ever convince you why there's value here. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's go ahead and jump into the very first reason. As I have it up on screen here, greener and developer rich. Ethereum's energy usage will soon decrease by 99.95%. Although this number might sound awesome, although it might sound a little unrealistic, the idea remains the same. Ethereum energy usage is going to decrease over time. This should be a great thing for people that are environmentally focused. If you're not, then it should still be a bullish thing for you because it's going to bring those people in. Compared to other coins that have extremely high impact on its environment for mining or other sort of, usage of the coin, Ethereum looks like it's headed in the right direction. So number 5, and probably the least important reason why you should care about Ethereum, is where its energy usage and environmental impact is headed. And here we can see that it's already going in a positive direction. Number 4 is the mainnet announcement. Unlike other chains, crypto and Ethereum is going in a better direction as far as scalability. Ethereum is doing a great job of making sure that scalability is baked into its existence. And the reason that's important is because of some of the other reasons we're going to get into in this video later on, which is why that's going to bring in some big players. If you can't scale something, larger players and stakeholders won't be able to utilize that solution, and it already makes it obsolete, and that's not what we want here. So number 4, scalability is already baked in, and in this article it kind of goes into how some of the network upgrades are already achieving that in the past. And if you want to go through a deeper dive on this explanation, you can do so, but keeping the video short, we can see here that the mainnet announcement back in 2024 and the changes have already done pretty big and effective pushes for Ethereum and the mainnet for that coin. So if you're interested in what sort of scalability solutions this coin offers, look no further. This is reason number 4. Reason number 3, we are going to look at the undisputed smart contract network effect. This is showing you on DeFi Llama, Ethereum is undisputably number 1. Don't get caught up in some of these details. If you're somebody who likes to argue between this coin and that coin, we all have free will. This video might not be for you if you're just here to try to prove Ethereum wrong. But if you just want to learn and you're skeptical, some of these pointers are supposed to help you understand. Ethereum has some of the highest number of protocols and daily exchange numbers. It's been growing, and right now is the best time if you don't want to miss out. We're on the verge of a serious breakthrough, and that's the reason I've decided now to make this video and now to go through this channel, because if I did it earlier, people would be saying, oh, you called it wrong, and not believe in it. But because of where we're at and the proof coming through, I want to get ahead of it even while we still have time. For someone who might not have any exposure, you're not in a bad place. Look at these stats. Ethereum leads even Bitcoin as far as what sort of smart contract network effect it has. Obviously, Bitcoin is not a smart contract platform. It's like a digital gold. It's meant to hold value. Ethereum is like a digital oil. It's going to be used and not just held. And if you understand the difference between the two, the growth of it becomes pretty much indisputable. Reason number 3 is right here, the sort of yield you get from Ethereum. 30% of all Ethereum is now locked in staking, earning about 3 to 4% APR. If you want to make money on your money, Ethereum is a good place to do that. I'm not going to sit here and say that Ethereum offers the best APR returns. I can already name 3 or 4 other coins that might have better yields right now, but do they offer the same level of security? Do they have the same number of exposure in the market? Does everyone know of it? If all those things are the same, you're not going to be able to find another coin that could also claim the returns that Ethereum does give you through staking. And this goes back to my earlier point about the bigger players, the big stakeholders, and potentially some of the sharks that are going to come into this space that have not yet, and they need to know that there's going to be some sort of yield return on their investment. As you can see on screen here, we can see that just leading up to today and back to from 2021, staking has absolutely skyrocketed. And today the stats are higher than ever. This is going to continue to grow as bigger players get into the space. And staking is going to be one of the #1 convincing factors for regular people as well as institutions that just want to make money on their money. It's the simplest way to put that. Lastly, and the most important pointer for convincing you to take a closer look at Ethereum, here we have a very official SEC filing from earlier this month. Institutional floodgates are now opening. SEC is actively vetting new crypto ETFs and whatnot. And as these sort of legislations get approved and officially get rolled out, Ethereum is going to go on a crazy run that might not be able to be timed very well for someone who's sitting there and waiting for a little more confirmation before they jump in. As you can see, this is an official filing. I'm not going to go through the entire thing on this video. My videos are meant to be quick and to the point, which is why I didn't go through any of the other documents as well. But as you can see, the URLs, you're more than welcome to go read them on your own time, on your own space, and in your own speed. Understand what it says. This is a high-level explanation that these sort of filings and more to come in the future, just like the stable coins that just got approved by Congress, these are opening up pathways for this coin to be successful in this space. And this is the #1 reason why you should take a look at Ethereum, because anything in the financial sector that wants to succeed needs to be able to be appealing to the big players and institutions, and very, very large institutions are going to start piling into this coin if they have not so done already. And there are some very large players that have already begun for a long time experimenting with their own versions, but have just not come out to announce anything officially to the public. You best believe when those announcements happen, it's already going to be too late to catch the prices that we're at now. And that gives me a great segue to finish off the video with a little bit of technical analysis. All videos are going to have a little bit of technical analysis. Nobody wants to drown in technical analysis, so I'm going to keep it short and simple. We can see here the Ethereum's weekly chart performance. And today, as of making this video on July 9th in 2025, you can see that we've had some great bullish momentum moving forward. Some of these averages are being absolutely crushed and pushed through. We are going to face some resistance where we're at right now. Our local highs is 2880, and this happened right around that June 11th time period. I'm not too sure if this is going to be the push that gets us over 2880. Again, this video is meant to front run the actual bull pickup. However, if it is, then you've already watched this video and you're ahead of the curve and the crowd. But if it is not, then this is already another opportunity for you to get these prices that are going to be very, very hard to get once Ethereum makes this large move, once institutions come in. That's why this video is titled as it is, because looking back potentially a year and maybe a lot sooner than that, maybe even about a 2 to 3 months fall time this year in 2025, some of these prices might seem a little impossible to ever catch again. So while you have the opportunity, familiarize yourself with this coin. And locally, we really want to see Ethereum push through this 2880 potentially by August time. There's some big decisions and potential meetings that are happening on July 30th of this month. I'm going to keep you updated and make sure I make videos. Subscribe if you want to get caught up to detail. But for now, if you have your own chart, make sure you keep an eye on that 2800, 2900 mark. And if Ethereum pushes through that, we don't have too much more resistance really. And the floodgates might just open off that. We do have some resistance here at 3,200 that might be get tested again, and it might push through, it might come back down. Any sort of breathing like this, as you can see, between May 10th and where we are in June 28th, this is very healthy. Although eventually we're going to see a very large upside move that could take us to new all-time highs above this 4,800 level that was set back in 2021. Once that happens, it's going to be really hard to look back. And as you can see, Ethereum has done a great job respecting these trend lines. This trend line that goes back all the way to 2022 has perfectly demonstrated a safety net for the current price action. As you can see, it's bouncing off that 2200 average, and this is going to serve as really, really strong support moving forward. As you can see, this trend line that was drawn all the way back from 2019 also served as almost in a way that's like an absolute bottom, and you can see Ethereum does a great job of bouncing off that support line as well as respecting this retracement level. So all that being said, if I can leave you with anything is do some research, keep your eye open, keep an eye on Ethereum and any news that might come out. And if you don't want to do any of that, just subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to give you very short videos daily that are going to cover the most important things that happened with the coin today. And every video that it releases is going to cover whatever the latest thing is that day. And for now, I would just leave you with watching out for this 2880 and watching out for any other news that come out. Besides that, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe for future videos that are going to start getting released very soon. I'm going to try to front run this entire bullish momentum that we're coming up on, and we're in very unprecedented times. If you're not hyped for this movement that's coming, you must just not be aware of what's in store. And all I can do is try to inform you through these videos. If you're an Ethereum hater, I encourage you more so to watch my videos, because I'm going to try my best to show you why you're wrong, and I hope that at some point you decide to change your mind and potentially take a deeper look at this coin. After all that being said, I want to thank you for watching this video. Again, this is not financial advice and just research, sharing information with all enthusiasts out there. Lastly, thanks for watching again. ETHeREAL, keep it real.